What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to be getting into what's going on with Bitcoin. But first, we're going to take a quick look at the markets, and I will let you know also how to get in the trade contest if you haven't already. The prize pool keeps rising. It's up to 1,200, but remember, I'm giving an extra 500 to the winner personally. So let's get into it. Dow Jones currently negative almost 90. S&P's negative 22, Nasdaq's negative 100. Obviously, the market's in limbo right now because nobody knows what to believe, right? The Iran ceasefire's on, it's off, it's on, it's in trouble, it's this, it's that. And every time the market needs a boost, one way or the other, miraculously, there's a post that makes the market move. So they say. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. If you're getting sick of a lot of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. If you think it's all good, let me know that also. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments below. Let's check it out. So this is how you get, if you go to my link down below, Prime XBT, that'll get you signed up to this trade contest. Right now, it's a $1,200 prize pool. It continues the more people that get in there. Goes higher and higher. You can hit the leaderboard and see who's leading here. Anyways, for those of you that want to join, you have to be signed up using my link, and all you have to do is sign up using my link, and boom, you're automatically in the trade contest. If you're under something else, you can always start over, use a fresh email, sign up under my link, and bam, you're in. So anyways, let's take a look at what's going on here, guys. So this is the long-term chart, and we're going to talk more long-term today. If you stick around to the end of the video, we're going to take a look at all the altcoin bear flags that we've been watching and see where they're at. Are they invalidated? We'll talk about that at the end. But anyways, you guys know my theory here. The bear market always lasts 12 months, right? We had the top in December over here in 2018, bottom in December. 2021, we had the top in November, bottom in November. 2025, we had the top in October, bottom should be in October. We've talked about this. We talked about this rally right here. And of course, the market doesn't repeat exactly, but it often rhymes, right? Sort of looking for that spring rally we were talking about. I did think maybe we were in a wave 5. Make sure you stop in tomorrow for the live stream at 9 a.m. We'll be going over more details on Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at the bigger picture on Bitcoin right now. But we've been watching for this, right? We drew this out. If you follow me on X, I pinned a post back in January that was looking at all this. Anyways, I also think there's going to be confirmation once we hit this bottom trend line on the monthly down here. Now let's take a look at this. So if we look at this last bear flag we had right here, let me shrink this down a little bit. Look at this last bear flag we had over here, and we're going to compare it to this one right here, right? So if we look, once we hit this, we got a major rejection at the top, just like we did here. And if we take a measured move, right, from right here and look at this flagpole, bring it down, and did we hit it? We have not even hit it yet. That would get us down to about 51,000, right? And that may be just still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we've been watching. I do think it's a possibility that fifth wave ended here, and this is all an A. We get our B, and then we get a C after that. What would that C be if this was the top? Let's take a look. We'll use the trend-based fib extension. We go to the top up here, right? And that's if this top is in, which is possible. And then we go over to here. Our 1-to-1 extension would be about 12,000, right? 0.786 would be about 26,000. As you guys know, looking at this chart here, we're estimating about 28,000 if the 4-year cycle continues. But remember, if the traditional markets are in a massive downfall, Bitcoin's highly speculative. I don't think it'll hold up in that unless you're the type of person that believes that the dollar is going away and Bitcoin is going to be the new currency, and all these politicians are just making bank off the markets before they switch over and they'll be rich again in crypto, right? I don't know. You tell me what your thoughts are on that. I don't necessarily believe that, but hey, I could be wrong. Now let's take a look at the bear flag here, right? If that was to play out, we have our first target of just the measured move of the rising channel down to 57. What area would you look at? Yeah, at about 69,500 to 70,000 if it break to the downside. Now, if this breaks to the upside, we need to break that 79,000. If that 79,000 is broken, this could rally as high as 91,000. So let me know what your thoughts are down below. Do you think it's going to rally that high or no? Like I said, we're going to take a look at the altcoins. Let's take a look real quick and see if the big guy has posted anything on Truth Social. 11 minutes. Oh, man. Here we are. Here's his post 11 minutes ago. At the time of making this video, you're going to be watching this video a little afterwards. But if you guys have been paying attention to my shorts also, I've been naming off the weird stuff that happens in the stock markets with high up people. So make sure you're watching my shorts on YouTube also. And leave your comments down there. Hit the like button and share them. Help those get out. Back to it. Here's what he said at 1:35 p.m. Eastern today on 4/20. The deal that we are making with Iran will be far better than the JCPOA, commonly referred to as the Iran nuclear deal. Excuse me. Penned by Barack Hussein Obama and Sleepy Joe Biden, one of the worst deals ever made having to do with the security of our country. It was not guaranteed. It was a guaranteed road to a nuclear weapon, which will not and cannot happen with the deal we're working on. They actually gave $1.7 billion in green cash, landed into a Boeing 757, and flown to Iran for Iranian leadership to spend any way they saw fit. He emptied out all the cash from the banks in DC, Virginia, and Maryland. Those bankers said, oh, they've never seen anything like it before. In addition, hundreds of billions of dollars were paid to Iran. If I did not determine that deal, if I did not terminate that deal, nuclear weapons would have been used in Israel and all over the Middle East, including our cherished U.S. military bases. The fake news and lightweight Washington Post journalist David Ignatius, whatever his last name is, loves to talk about the JCPOA, knowing that it was dangerous and a complete embarrassment to our country. If a deal happens under Trump, it will guarantee peace, security, and safety, not only for Israel and the Middle East, but for Europe, America, and everywhere else. It will be something that the entire world will be proud of, instead of years of embarrassment and humiliation that we have been forced to suffer due to incompetent and cowardly leadership. There was a time when I believed this stuff, right? That time has passed. I believe all these guys, and I don't mean just Trump. I'm not talking about just Trump. I'm talking about all of them. And I really don't believe in the two sides, red and blue, Democrat, Republican. I think everybody in office, in any office, is on the same team, and it's not ours. If you think I'm wrong, have at it. I'm entitled to my thoughts, and that's what I believe. And again, on my shorts, if you watch these shorts that I'm going to be putting out for the next probably 2 weeks or so, I'm going to have one person on each one talking about this stuff. But anyways, this is just a bunch of crap to move markets. That's all it is, man. Tesla. Let's look at our Ethereum bear flag. There's the Ethereum bear flag. Here is the top of the bear flag, 2631. If it's able to get up to that range, if it blows past that, then you start looking higher. Then you start looking at 32.6. And see, what I believe is going to happen if these break to the upside, it's going to be something said in the news, on True Social posts, something like that that's going to do it. Anyways, this does look ready to roll over. We'll see what happens here. As you can see, looking right here, you see a lower high in the RSI. Over here, you see a higher high in the RSI. That is hidden bearish divergence. We'll see if that plays out here or not. XRP still within its bear flag, guys. Litecoin still within its bear flag, guys. Cardano still in its bear flag, guys, and Solana still in its bear flag, but I'm not sure if it's this wider broadening wedge or if it was this little one here. Either way, it's still in the bear flag. And you guys know my targets. Here's all my targets. There's Solana's, here's ADA's, here's Litecoins. It goes further. Here's XRP, gets pretty nasty, and here's Ethereum, right? Those are what I'm looking for if these bear flags play out. If not, we'll have to look at that then. So thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes, leave your comments below. Check out this video up here. It's got all the new Prime XBT stuff. You'll want to check it out. Take it easy, guys. I'm out.